live stream. Joe Sky here, back at it again with the Schumann resonance update. As you can see, you got the chart right there. And of course, this is older energy, while this is more newer energy. And it looks like things are starting to come in. And I'm going to be giving you guys a real-time update of the Schumann resonance. To be honest, I'm shocked most people aren't really talking about this, but we're starting to average almost 4 M-class solar flares a day now. Things are getting super intense, and honestly, a lot of people are really going through it right now. I hope everybody's doing good, by the way. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm doing very good today. I feel very good. I think I got some very good sleep, which is great. You know, always got to be grateful to get some sleep, man. I hope everybody's doing good. My technology.
Always got to be grateful to get some sleep, man.
Okay, got it. We have to meet that. How's everybody doing? Space. So, believe it or not, it has just been very intense. Every day, we're getting about the heck just happened. Okay, I don't know what happened. Hopefully that worked. We've been getting 4 M-class solar flares like every day now. So it has been unbelievably chaotic. And I don't know if this is because the Schumann resonance spiked, or maybe the Schumann resonance picked something up. So very interesting here. I'm very curious to know if the Schumann resonance predict. I doubt it though. I think this is brand new energy coming in. We are literally 3 subscribers from 800, which is amazing. We got a whole lot to get into. We got to break down some stuff right now. Nobody is talking about the sun, and for some weird reason, a lot of the sites, it's really hard to find any data involving coronal holes with the sun. Like if you want to see like brand new images, it has become very, very difficult. So, you know, of course I do have an image for you. There's only like one legitimate source where I could find it. So it's crazy, you know. But with all these technological glitches and issues, you must know that we are having I think an R1 blackout right now. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tracy. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's get into the Schumann resonance right now. I don't know if you guys have noticed though. Billy, what's up? Welcome back, buddy. We're looking stitching here, and man, if you look really close at that, like what is this? This is really cool. All right, really interesting here. And here we are right now in real time. We're starting to get some high intense energy with this, you know, green moderate energy. So we're starting to get some stuff in right now. Definitely looked like something was definitely coming in there. So things are still pretty active with the general Schumann resonance. Shifting off to the Italian Schumann resonance, we are starting to get some new rumbles in here. This is some fresh, I like to call it fresh new data. Let's go straight to the source. Again, there is definitely some data coming in here. Fresh new data, so things are starting to come in now. The Italian Schumann resonance has done a very good job picking things up, you know. And let's get into some chaotic stuff right now. Welcome, Brooks. You're Tracy's sister. Got you. It's good to have you here. How is New Mexico? But the strongest X-ray flux was at M127. Technically a solar flare, I'm assuming. Very strong. Let's actually do some research though, because when you look at the solar flares, you would see that we've been averaging 4 a day. So if you look, let's take a look at 3 days, and if you just really zoom it in, you know, you can see around noon, around 11 to noon, we got hit with 3 M-class solar flares, which is insane. That's why we have radio blackouts right now. That is why there is a lot of things happening right now, and people are definitely feeling like I've been so thirsty, you know, very, very thirsty. You know, we've been having a lot of strong C-class solar flares that are near, again, when you're talking around a 7 or 8 C-class solar flare, that's almost an M-class, which is really, really strong. Is Randy there? Got you. And a lot of this, too, a lot of disconnecting. It's just not really picking it up. And, you know, if you didn't know, in the early morning, we got hit with a 3.6. Now, this is unbelievably strong, though. Unbelievably strong. So that's 1. And then, wait, what the world? Okay. 4 today. 4. That's insane. 4 M-class solar flares is insane. So I don't know about you guys, but that's crazy. And we just had a 9-hour geomagnetic storm, which they're not talking about on here, or maybe they're not showing you. Maybe because it's gone, but I still think a 9-hour geomagnetic storm is still a big deal. So, you know, very intense. So a lot of things happening. You know, a lot of things happening. It's getting intense every day. It's getting crazier and crazier. Let's take a look at sunspot regions quite a bit. Coronal holes. We gotta take a look at these. Okay, I forgot. You gotta. So here is the big one we had in September 13, which I guess they keep showing this. I don't know why. And then of course we have today's. You can feel it. Yeah. A lot of people can feel it. So here's the sun right now, looking really scary right now. This thing is getting deeper. Look how deep this is. These are 2 coronal holes, maybe more over here. This is insane. This looks scary right now. I'm not gonna lie. This looks like some whip or something like that. I don't know. This looks pretty crazy if you ask me. This one alone, look at this. This is insane right now. This is just massive and ugly. This one as well. And there's just so much darkness on the sun. This is insane right here. And this is why people are, you know, feeling, look at all this activity. Look at on the left side right now. So things are definitely picking up. Things are definitely getting crazy right now. So things are super duper intense. Let me know, how's everybody doing? How's everyone feeling? I went on the internet today, and I'm seeing people talk about like a lot of other things. You know, it's pretty chaotic out there on the internet. I'm always getting pissed off because you hear all these things, you know, of like digital IDs. In the United Kingdom, 1.6 million people voted not to have it. Hopefully it doesn't come to the US, you know. But by all means, of course. Yeah, just a lot of things. That stuff just makes me mad. I don't know what it is, you know. But again, maybe everybody makes it look bad. You never know. I mean, but anyway, let's not get off topic, you know. There's a lot of things going on right now. We're gonna have to see what happens, you know. Well, I'm not watching the news though. It's like other people in the communities on YouTube. Like I don't watch the news. I don't have cable, but on YouTube, I watch like people who talk about like, you know, like they're against the system, you know, they speak out against it and everything like that, you know. But then again, maybe them two are also like that, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe they're also spreading stuff out as well. So I don't know. You know, but I don't watch none of the news though. But I'm guessing there's all kinds of news, you know, these days. Um, yeah, how are you, Tracy? And how is the other one as well? How is your sister and stuff? How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? You know, the energy is pretty intense. Pretty intense. Yeah, my shoulders were killing me. Um, but I don't know. That could have been something else, or I have no idea. But I'm all good now, and I did like a full blown workout, so I feel pretty strong, you know. But yeah. So what got some of you interested, or what got any of you interested in the Schumann resonance? Good question, right? Hmm. Hopefully you guys don't pick up on the background noise. I don't know why they got the TV on so loud. Very, very interesting. You worked in a school. Were you like a teacher? Oh, got you, got you. Got you. I always liked having more teachers in a classroom. I just felt like when there's one, it's like it's just so hard to like get their attention, especially when everybody's trying to ask questions. I feel like when there's like more than one teacher, it kind of makes it feel like, you know, I don't know, it just feels good. So is the Schumann resonance, I guess like something you guys like just mainly follow, or are you guys also like into, you know, like spirituality, astrology, and stuff like that? And I do appreciate that, by the way. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Tracy. I'm assuming that means same here as well, right? Like, isn't that what that means, Brooks? It means the same thing, right? Got you, got you. Yeah, I mean, people use that word like 20 years ago. I don't really hear it as much. Um, Other than the fact that I think there's a Pokemon, aka a pocket monster, called that. So, yeah. Yeah, nobody really uses that word. I mean, other than like in Pokemon. You're into astronomy? Yeah, I studied astronomy in college. Um, so my channel has been like all over the place. I was like more biblical maybe last year, and I was also making a lot of videos helping people deal with narcissists last year, and I think like the year before that, I don't even know what I was doing. I forgot. But I did like a wide variety of things. So like last year, that's what I did. This year, about a few months ago, I got into this. I started looking at people talk about the Schumann resonance, and I'm like, interesting. I looked at it every day, and I'm like, okay, I look at this every day now. So I kind of got motivated into it, and yeah, about June or July, I started doing this. But the thing is, you have to remember that the Schumann resonance isn't explainable for whether you do believe it is like, you know, like symptoms and whatnot, or um like a few months ago I was like doing this, and okay, I forgot what I was gonna say. Really sorry you had to deal with that though. um Hopefully you know, things have gotten better, Tracy. um But yeah, I started doing this a few months ago, and I'm also like putting like other content. I don't. Sometimes I just do a straight up update for it, and then sometimes like today I get more with the community, or I talk about like other things and whatnot. So that's good. That's good. You're welcome. I don't know what I was gonna say, but like, but yeah, the Schumann resonance isn't like the only thing that affects people. The Schumann is more like you know, a state on it definitely affects a state of consciousness and whatnot, and this could make you a little more wild up, more nervous, more anxious when it spikes. But um but it's not just that though. There's also, you know, like space weather, different kind of space weather. You know, solar flares tend to be more exhausting on the people, more exhausting on us, more draining. And then of course we do have like karma, and you know, bad thoughts that keep us in loops. Um, we also have, of course, yes, I think like moon energy and whatnot. Definitely gets us. There's always, of course, um, yeah, like sometimes we have trauma. Sometimes we have just a bunch of things. So a lot of people who have dysregulated nervous systems, um, Dexter, it's good to have you here. Those people are super affected by these things. Um, so yeah, we're definitely going through it, and right now a lot of people, not everyone, but a big group of people are starting to feel it. A certain group of people, really, because not everyone is feeling it. Um, but definitely some people are, and I think those that are, you know, different in many ways, and we're definitely going through it, you know. Yeah, can you elaborate on that? I heard someone talk about that though. Hello, how is your day going? I do not know your name, but hello. Yeah, I honestly don't know how to pronounce that one. Oh, that's cool. I think you're trying to say Depster, right? And you said it wrong. What am I doing? Talking with the community and elaborating on space, weather, and the Schumann resonance right now. All right. Yeah, definitely the energy that came in. Um, there was an energy coming in, and apparently it was just a little spike. So definitely think they avoided that. They have shifted 680 miles since. Oop. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, interesting on that. Yeah, I just think most people get pissed off during these times. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of people get angry. Yep, I got much better today. Yeah, it looks like everybody's having typos. So am I. Isn't it funny we're all having typos on the internet? Unbelievable. Have you guys had those things where you're like looking at something and you do it, and then it's like, wait a second, I thought it said that, but it doesn't say it at all? It's like you read something, right? Closed at 9 a.m. You walk in, open the door is locked. It closed at 8 a.m., but you thought it was 9 or something. I don't know. You guys just been experiencing these weird things. I don't know. I've been like, it's been a lot with me, and like, it's like everything just looks different, you know? It's like, like, aren't I a little too young for this? Like, what the hell's going on over here? Like, for me, when I go through all these weird things at a young age, I'm really thinking I only got a few years left. Like, I really think I have a short life, honestly. Like, with everything that I'm going through, like, being a young age and going through it, it's like, aren't I supposed to be like a bog? Like, aren't I supposed to be like working out and ripped out of my mind every day, filled with energy, like running miles every day? Like, like I can't run sometimes. Like I just did a workout, and then all of a sudden you get hit with the energy. It's like, is there something wrong here? Like, what do I gotta do? You know? A few years ago, I was so bombarded. I could barely walk. I had such a dysregulated um, nervous system. It was so crazy. But like as of now, every I'm just getting stronger though. So like from a few years ago from now, like I'm getting stronger and I'm having like more energy and more power. So it's like a good thing. I feel like I definitely got ripped apart though. Definitely went through it a little too much. I almost died like a lot. Really crazy though. But I'm getting better though. Um, but yeah, it's definitely like I really thought there was something wrong with me, but like it was definitely the energies, the trauma, the karma, the just everything I had to clear up. Seriously, so much. I was clearing out so much. So that's why I got knocked down. Now I get stronger. But this energy definitely hits us. And I don't know why and how older people are getting affected. Like, I don't know how you guys would deal with it. Like, what would it? I guess the real question is why. Why are older people getting hit with it too? Right? Like, I feel like young people should get hit within their 20s. You know what I'm saying? Um, or some point after a remembering awakening. But you know, hmm. Depster, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sure you got a little more than that. I'm sure there's more than 9. Whoever said 9, they're lying. There's more. Wow, that's insane. Are there people my age that are going through this or what? Is it just me? Like, what the hell? Huh, crazy. I know there's people in their 30s. Maybe like for you, I don't know what it is. Like, what are you guys getting out of it? Is it just torture? Because for me, I feel like it's more like ascension. You know, learning. What is it for you guys? Like you guys know, like for me, whenever I go through a low, it comes off with like more happiness, a surge of energy, all that good stuff. But but yeah, like I don't know about you guys, like hmm. some people some people could be numb to it, right? Like unaffected. So maybe like older people go through it because most of their young lives, based on my knowledge, most of you work and did what most people would do during your time. You know, work and you guys work and do all those things. You know, you work your job and you do this, you do that. So like maybe you didn't have that much time for it, so it hits you now. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at right now. Because I feel like if many of you, wow, that's very interesting. Wow. Because I feel like if more older people, let's just say like 10 years ago, right? Like if 10 years ago, a lot of people were affected by this, I feel like there would be way more people making content like this. You know what I mean? There would be way more people on it. So in my opinion, it looks like this sort of energy, this sort of thing that's really been going on has been the last since 2020, really. You know, um, very interesting here. You know what I mean? Maybe like 2022 though. Yeah, that guy had to go. 1.8 thousand seconds. Then he could speak. um, yeah, very interesting. Did many of you have trauma the last few years? Even the last 5 years? Did you guys experience any sort of trauma or any sort of impact to your nervous system? Hmm. Wow, time flies by, man. Unbelievable. It's very tan. You had trauma? Hmm. Yes, that is true. Copper does ground us. I have grounding shoes. They really help out though. 7 years? For me, it was like it was a really crazy trauma. Like, yeah, very terrible. Yeah, it really destroyed my nervous system. So I have to learn how to heal that. I had to heal the vagus nerve, and oh my goodness, it's crazy. Your bag is nerve. Ah, yeah, I'm definitely dealing with those spell checks. Yeah, believe me, really went through it. All right. Boy, oh boy. I think, those things alone is probably enough, honestly. You gotta really work on that vagus nerve. Are you aware, and if anyone who has a um, nerve issues, I know a reset for the nervous system, which is very, very good. And I also, if you guys know about the vagus nerve reset as well, very good, especially if you have any digestion issues, trauma. Those things would be really, really important. If you go on YouTube and look at the vagus nerve reset, um, try that out. Or go, you might want to see someone for it. I did everything myself. That was the crazy thing. Yeah, I mean, people have content of it, but I could make content. I was also thinking of getting into health and food a little bit too in the YouTube shorts because, I think diet has super big benefits here, like hydration and stuff like that, and, the water you drink. I think you guys know about like all the chlorine and all the crap in the tap water, you know what I'm saying? There's a million bajillion things in tap water, you know? I was thinking of getting a little more into those YouTube shorts. Um, I was definitely thinking of kind of getting into that because that would really help out a lot of people, right? Because there's foods that are good for your nervous system, good for the vagus nerve, good for your gut. You know, there's foods and stuff that are good for your liver, cleanse your kidneys, detoxing. I mean, I could pretty much do things like that as well. Since I did study nutrition and based on everything that I've learned um, with myself and just detoxing and clearing, it's very crazy. Um, yeah, very, very good here, you know? And a lot of people, they struggle with the sun though. I gotta learn about a disclaimer thing, that's for sure. Um, Unless I make it more directed about me. So instead of like making it look like I'm spreading misinformation, I could always say it's always a good idea to filter tap water just because of the amount of contaminants in tap water these days. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I could go into that as well. I kind of like that. I think it really helps people out. Um, Believe me, I mean, you guys know about fluoride, right? Everybody says how bad it is for the pineal gland. They don't even realize that it could actually prevent calcium from being absorbed into the body. It could cause skeletal fluorosis, weakness in the bones. It has a lot of bad things in there. Drinking is bad, you know? Yes, 100% Dexter. That's great. It's a great idea. Uh, Looks like I'll be tapping into that as well. Thank you, thank you. All right, everyone. I appreciate everybody who tuned into the stream and watched. Super thankful and grateful. And I'll see everybody next time. The peace sign, the original peace sign. I'm sure most of you know this one. You know, this is a different one. And this one, this is the original peace sign, if I'm not mistaken. So peace. Have a good night. I will be doing streams. I usually do like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You know, that's usual time, but things happen, you know. But I upload every day.